Psychotic Porcupine! Science rules. Psychotic, thanks for the follow, Reno man. Really hope we can get this vial online before it's too late. I don't think we have the ability to spend the extra mana to put it face down. As much as I like putting these guys morphed. We can't really justify playing Sage, because we have to reset the Glen somehow. I mean, I could play the Silver Guild, but then I don't have as much counter magic. I'm not in love with that. I'm not in love with it. If I don't love a play, I can't do it. Borv, thanks for the Fatherino. Welcome to the show. I'm not in love with that play. If he wants to race, we will eventually catch up. That's fine. Courses are for blocking, not for attacking. I mean, they can attack, of course. But, in my experience, that's not their main purpose. Sure. That would be a reason to swing. Alright, Primal Command on top. Okay, so we're going to tick this up. Say yes. Tidebinder Mage is great. Tidebinder lets us get in this turn, which is kind of what I'd like to do. But maybe that's greedy. There are more prime times in the deck, but I really don't want them to resolve. So we've got blue counter. I could finally play Sage. Actually, if I was going to play Sage, I would have needed to do it before Tidebinding. Speak of the devil. There he is. Didn't someone make me a thank you for following to replace the consider the following? It wasn't the right thing, Dirigible. It wasn't I either misplaced it or it wasn't the one we needed. I can't remember what happened specifically. If they're here though tonight, if they link it again, I could use it. I don't think it got saved. I think it got lost to the sands of the internet, unfortunately. Because I don't know where it is. Okay, Primal Command. Need the bouncy wizard? That's okay. Searcher tomorrow, you got it, man. We'll be okay. We'll be a-okay. Another vial. Where were you? I kind of want to see what we're able to get into. Cavern. Okay. Actually, you know what? I probably still should have been saging, right? Yeah. He's on one card. And his top card's an Explore. Odds are I probably only have to counter one thing next turn. I should have saged first. I didn't think that was what I wanted to do, though. I was hoping to draw something different. What about saging, and then going Prodigy? Okay, we definitely don't want to block. We know we can't afford to block with Tidebinder. And I don't really want to block with Sower. We might finally have to do some blocking, though. That sucks. I didn't want to. We know that we're not blocking with Tidebinder, at least. What's up, Amarith? How's it going? Alright, Sudden Shock. That's how he tries to break our lock. Yeah, sudden shock works. He can sudden shock the sage. I'm trying to think how I want to block here. I don't hate chumping some because he just showed us that he has split second. Unless you want to do some double blocks. The double blocks don't favor us though. Some chump blocks aren't horrible. You could do like this. You could block like this, like double block just one of the coursers, take 2, go to 4. If he has, you know, double sudden shock, we're dead. Just triple block one, Siskami. You like this? Trade don't chump. Something like this might be fine. Unfortunately, their toughnesses are kind of squish. Maybe I was supposed to use the beefier Void Mage, right? I probably was supposed to use the beefier Void Mage. Sudden shock this one. Okay. Yep. I mean, I can't make any reactions. Just do a triple block. We were supposed to block with the beefier one. It might still be okay. Actually, this is only game 2. He has another sudden shock on top. Actually, couldn't he have just sudden shocked us twice and we'd lose? Yeah, double sudden shock, we would have lost. Going upstairs on these. Harbinger. Okay, so you Harbinge, a Courser, and then what? Alright. How's it going, Greek Fired? It has been too long, friend. I've missed you. If we're gonna draw, we probably need to do it now. Okay. What if we 6 him here? What happens? Do we lose? He sudden shocks my face twice, we're dead. He bolts us, we're dead. Okay. Harbinger now, try to draw. Yeah, I mean, all I hit was a Misty. I mean, if he's going to have essentially uncounterable burn spells, there's not much I can do about its inevitability. Okay. Attack with all. Yeah, I did. He has bolts, so we can't crack. Well, I can't crack it anyway due to Blood Moon, of course. But I don't really want him to know that our last card is a land. Or the card that I just drew off the Harbinger is a land. Hui! Okay. So he's got a slime coming up. The slime's gonna hit the moon, unfortunately. And we should be dead. Yeah, he should moon the blood moon, or he should slime the blood moon. And now his Valakuts are turned on. He can crack the... He can play a land and kill us. That's too bad. We'll get him next game. We did take game 1. Alright, let's board. So did we board correctly? Yeah, Ooze does kill us. Ooze does kill. So we saw sudden shocks. So sudden shock makes me feel better about Kira, less good about Spellskite, but we have to keep in the Spellskite. It makes me feel a lot less awesome about the Mastermind. I think we just didn't have enough win cons. I think we were wrong to cut any Masters. Masters ridiculous in this matchup. You just close the game out more quickly than they can handle. I think we were wrong to cut any Masters. And maybe Vapor Snag isn't horrible. I mean, like, having them... Yes, prime time's annoying, but, like, making them have to recast the prime time is relevant. I think we may have misinterpreted some of our sideboarding. And that's okay. We didn't have... Like, there's a reason I rarely ever cut Master of Waves. They're one of the best ways to close a game in the deck, period. Will Bender change the target? No, it can't. You always keep. Vic Sandy says the Trinket Mage Needle were wrong. Master dodges sudden. Yeah, like Masters just... Why did we cut any Masters? That was stupid. Why Needle? Overmaster was trying to convince me that Pithy Needle is good in the matchup because it turns off either a Sakura Tribe or it turns off the Colony Heart Gardens, but... Just let him ramp. Let's, you know, disrupt the way that the deck is designed to disrupt, you know, Vendilion Clique. I don't really like the Vapor Snag, though. Science rules. Thanks for the follow, Reno. You can't put anything on the stack when there's a sudden shock. Always keep 7. Dark Juice says Willbender works as a morph. It's not using the stack. Oh, really? Does that... I mean, does that also go for Prodigy, then? This is also a morph. Michael thinks as well the Willbender should be able to change the sudden shock. MJS says, I laid up in the hospital for 2 nights. My stream has kept you in good company. Great job with the deck. How awesome you are interacting with chat. MJ, get better, man. MJ, get better. I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but get better. Matches of the future. So since Morph doesn't use the stack, it actually gets around Sudden Shock. That's interesting. Maybe we should go back to the Willbender then. I don't know. There's not much Sudden Shock being run. I'm going to submit here. I don't think the Vapor Snag's necessary. But the ability to counter won't work, says Mike. Say yes. Okay. We can take this. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Slow start from the opponent. Fast start from us. That's a good sign. Chipperdale! Science rules. Thanks for the follow, man. Chipperdale. Explore. Door the explore. Just realized we're playing against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh man. Yes we are. So what about Vendilion Clique? Before we need to start getting the prodigies online. What about a draw step Vendilion Clique? See what you got there, sir. Can I see your hand? Can I see it? Can see why you kept it. You can take the ramp. You can take Farseek. That doesn't seem great. He's got a command. He's got a Courser. Courser's an annoying roadblock for us. Part of me almost wants to just take Courser. Courser's an unfortunate roadblock for our deck. We got to see that last game that we were like sitting there like, oh, we don't care about the Coursers, but the Coursers actually ended up blocking forever and gaining him lots of life. What about taking Courser for once and then countering all the other stuff? I mean, last game I didn't think we cared about Courser, but it ended up being decided on Courser crucifixes, and then he topped out.